So just like LLCs, there's a million and one different services to get you guys an EIN that usually cost hundreds of dollars. I'm going to show you how to do it in 10 minutes or less for absolutely free. All you're going to need is the name of your business that you put on your LLC application. Let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing we are going to do is we're going to go to irs.gov. We're going to click the first link just to get to this page right here. This is the home page. We'll go in the search bar right here, we'll type in EIN, and you'll be presented with this stuff right here. This link right here, the apply for an EIN button, that is what we want to hit. We can skip through all these steps right here and just click this blue apply online now button. Once this all loads in, you will probably have a wonderful little warning pop up right here. This is nothing to worry about. This is just the government telling you it's a government thing, etc., etc. We can go ahead and close that. And this right here is the beginning of your online EIN application. This is a bunch of information that we don't have to worry about, and we can just hit this begin application button right here. The first step is sort of deciding what kind of entity or what kind of business you are. In our case, we are going to be a limited liability company LLC right here. We're going to hit continue. This just gives you a little bit more information on what an LLC is to make sure you're picking the right option. We'll hit continue on this, and this right here, this is asking us how many members are in your LLC. So, assuming that you only have one person in your LLC, you're just going to put a number 1 right here. This right here, this is going to ask which state that your business is located in. In my case, that is Colorado right here. Hit continue. This is going to make sure that you are actually picking the correct stuff right here. So, it's asking, yes, you are an LLC, you are a single member, telling you all the stuff that we will go into in the tax course, and a couple other things right here that we will get into very, very far down the line. So we can just hit continue again right here. In our case, this is going to be asking why we are applying for an EIN. And because we are all starting our new businesses, we are going to say started a new business. Hit continue here. And please tell us about the responsible party of the LLC. This is basically you just putting in your information saying, yes, there is this LLC over here that wants this EIN, but it is connected to me. I am the person requesting this, and I am responsible for the LLC right here. So I will put in my information right here, and because we are the owners of our LLCs, we are going to hit this button right here. We are an owner or a member or a managing member of this LLC. Double check everything is all good on here. First name, last name, the social security number. Hit continue right here. The address right here, this is going to be most likely your home address. So whenever you were filling out your LLC application, it would have asked you for a physical address or a physical location or an office location for your LLC. In most cases, if you're just starting out, you're not going to have a separate office space, so you're just going to put your home address, and whatever you put on your LLC application, that is what we are going to put on this IRS form right here. If you want the IRS to send letters and notices and stuff like that to a different address, maybe a PO box, if your house doesn't receive mail or something like that, you can hit yes right here. I'm going to say no because I'm good with just getting stuff delivered to my house. I will hit continue right here. This is going to ask the specific information for your actual LLC. So I'm going to type in the legal name of my LLC, and last thing right here, the LLC start date. This is just going to be the month and year that you registered your LLC with your state. I actually just registered my LLC just now so I could make this tutorial. So it's going to be November of 2024. Make sure all this information is good here. Hit continue. This right here just asks a couple questions for the tax side of things for your business. So you can say yes or no to all of these. And after you get by that screen right there, you'll be presented with what does your business or organization do. This is just going to be the general kind of business that you're in. So if you are a casino or a hotel or a motel, if you're in construction, if you're in finance, etc., you're basically just giving the IRS a general idea of what kind of stuff to expect with any tax filings connected with this EIN. In my case, when I was filling out that question, I said other, just because I'm creating this LLC for the school group right here. I said other, and I'm going to say consulting. We go back and we go into, let's say, finance right here, and we hit continue. It'll just ask for a little bit more specific information on the kind of business you are. You'll just need to answer a couple more questions depending on what kind of business you are. Again, I'm going to say other consulting, and because I hit consulting, I have a couple more questions to answer right here. I'm going to say financial consulting because I help people with their bookkeeping and their taxes. But again, you'll just run through these questions and answer them for your specific business. Lastly, this screen right here is just the IRS asking how we want to receive our EIN letter. I'm going to say letter online just because it will send me an email. I can always have it, but whatever works best for you. This right here is just going to quickly run through the information that you put in. Want to check all this stuff over, make sure it all looks good and nice. And then once everything is all checked out, you will scroll down, you'll hit submit, and you will be all good. This is your EIN notice or letter right here. So whenever someone asks you for your EIN, this number right here, this is your EIN. I would write this in a very, very secure place. Don't give this out willy-nilly. And this is what we'll be using for all of the rest of the stuff and all of the rest of the courses. And just like that, you've got an EIN from the IRS and unlocked a whole new world of tax strategies. So in the next video, now that we have our EIN, I'm going to talk about next steps and where we should go from here. I'll see you then.